Hi, welcome to this video. You're joining in on a blitz game on LeechChess.com. I'm going to play the Jaenisch gambit against the Ruy Lopez here, and they play the most testing move, knight c3, guarding the e4 pawn, which I will take. And there's two moves for black here, knight f6 and d5, the more combative move. Let's see what happens. Hopefully I am recording. I believe I am. And my opponent graciously is waiting. This is this the main line? Yeah, this is the main line. Okay, so material's even, and I'll attack the g2 pawn and the bishop. So a risky way to play for black, but it is not without its rewards. So b5's attack, knight d4, check, would guard b5, but then I probably have c6. If he takes with something, then I take on b5. I'm threatening g2, but not really. I can't take it right away, so queen e2 is the move here. And then I think I have to protect the pawn with knight f6. If queen e2 takes on g2, my queen is sort of abandoning the king, and you have to protect the king. My opponent is probably trying to figure out how do they protect their g2 pawn, thinking they have to defend their king. I actually just finished watching the other day the movie Life of a King. Great movie, with Cuba Gooding Jr., about chess, particularly in the inner cities. And as they say in the movie, take care of the king, everything else will follow. Okay, so now I have to take care of my king. I am in check. I think c6 should work, because I don't think he can afford to give up another piece, or give up a piece rather. Okay. Okay, so this is not bad. I'll protect my pawn. And you have d3 coming, which is a little bit of annoying. Queen d5 is an option. Actually, on d3, queen d5 is an option, so let's do this. Right, queen d5, I hit the knight, and have to move the knight, so you can't take here right away. Oh, you can actually, because you protect the knight, but then I take with the queen check, and okay, I mean, black is down a pawn in this position. Where's my compensation? I might not have any. Yeah, so this is not what I signed up for when I played this opening. I could go check, but then c3, and I'm not sure what I'm doing. Could take here with the knight. He plays queen e2. Oh, he can't play queen e2. Alright, let's try this. He can't play queen h5 either. He could play this. Now I can check and castle if I want. So let's try that. Let's check, and then maybe castle. Actually, this is really good, right? He no longer has c3. Bishop d2 drops d4, but it also probably drops d2. I think this just wins. What am I missing here? Okay, my queen is attacked, but if he plays king e2, slide over to h5, h3, or maybe that's not that good. King e2 will just play. Okay, so this I have a choice. I'm going to take here first. Actually, there's no choice. This is just so much better. Oh, I thought, but maybe I was wrong. I could take here, then he takes here. That was clever, actually, by my opponent. Interesting. Huh. I mean, I could move over to maybe like h5 or to e5 and gain a tempo. But I'm not sure how well that would work. Anywhere else I could protect the knight from? Unclear. Maybe I could drop back to d8. If he comes over, then I go check. That should work. My goal in this position, oh, just go here for that matter. Oh, but then b4 comes, so I'll come back here. My goal in this position will be to castle, which will put pressure on f2. Here's the thing. If he plays, let's say, queen e3, I can castle, and if he takes, then I just play rook e8 and I win the queen. So that should do the trick. So now I'm hitting f2, so I have some compensation. His king is a bit loose. Yeah, if I win that pawn back, then I don't have to worry about compensation. Then material would be equal. Okay, so he's letting me take the pawn. Curious decision. Well, I never met a free pawn I didn't like, especially since I still have queen a5 check, if necessary. Okay. So, what are you going to do? Rook f1? Maybe he's going to go berserk. Bishop takes h7. Man, I'm threatening... I guess I'm threatening rook e8 here. Probably take on d3 first, then play rook e8. No, I'll play rook e8 first. That would have to be good for black. Alright. Waiting for Manonmoon to make a move. Wow, that's a cool move. I didn't realize you can castle in this position. That is pretty cool, actually. Okay. So, maybe knight g4. And try and say, I'm not afraid of you. Could also take on d3, which would necessitate him taking back, but knight g4 might be better because it attacks the queen. Let's try that. Let's try knight g4, hope I'm not blundering something. Take back on f8 with the queen, if rook takes. Then if rook f1, I could just take on e3. He takes and then I take. Am I up any material here? No, I'm not up material. I'm only up time. Oh, okay, so he's threatening this. Unfortunately, that drops the knight with check and the game. Okay, I think at least that should drop the game. King h1 check take is no good for me. Maybe I have to take time out to play g6 here, or yeah, I think I have to take a timeout to play g6. Then you can take, which is annoying. Oh wait, no, I win the queen this way. It's check and discovered attack on the queen. Okay. Which is nice, because it develops the bishop too, so I don't have to worry now. Rook takes, and then I take back. Threatening to take the rook. Threatening to take the bishop. Threatening to take this pawn, I guess. Desperado. No, I would retreat the bishop. Yeah. And he threatened to time out. Alright, great. Thanks for watching.